That's the only other thing. Apparently, I'm a very beautiful girl when I'm not crying or mad about something. My children, my family, humanity. People having hearts and souls that are good, and apparently something I shouldn't be upset about. Now, back to the whole white supremacy bullshit, because that's what it is bullshit. I've had Nazis, I've had Aryan brothers all make peace with me. Now, Portland, again, my child being murdered. I had all of my family's paperwork and socials and everything at my house in Passadumkeag. They told me to leave my prescriptions at home, probably because they planned on robbing me blind. They didn't pay for the motel like they said. Chris and I were at some sleazy fucking, not sleazy, but definitely not a nice motel to be germ-free at. He had left me there. One of the little things that they put inside my cervix blew up through. They told me that I was already in labor, already losing the child. They lied to me about it being a chemical burn. They told me that it was a numbing agent. They told me that I wouldn't survive and the baby was already pretty much dead. They didn't tell me that it was triplets again. I don't know if it was triplets or quadruplets. But my sister Melanie keeps saying that, no, I'm not God or whatever. I'm not like this holiness because I didn't have 2 sets of twins and she needed to make it right. One thing, and hold up a second. After they put the blood quantum down my throat in the surgery, they knew about my brain. There's a hole up there where everything drained down into that tooth. The infection, the brain infection, the brain fluid, all of it. They then, I pretty much died at the gas station on my halfway, somewhere on the interstate. It was where I would meet Melanie, Joe, and Will, or where we met them. It was at a different place than when we met them before. When I'd had other appointments down there in Maine Medical. Again, it was during construction of the hospital system. When I went there, they don't have any records, they said, which I asked about how that would make a difference with COVID. That's on my other account. And all my accounts keep getting closed out. I can't delete anything if you guys keep reporting my videos so many times, because then they're approved, but you just lock me out of my account, so they're there for good. And another thing, all these people being told that my children are with my sister. Now, who do you think my sister is? Because some people really think that my sister is Whitley Hassing. She's not. And again, please don't send the police to fuck with me anymore. A lot of people don't understand that Naomi did not have my child. My sister is Naomi, not Naomi. As well as Melanie, Joe, and Michelle are my god sisters, not my sisters. Melanie McGreen is not to be around my children at all. Like at all. I believe that she was given one of my children, one of my sons, and sent them down to Florida, where then they heard Christopher Bidoff set me up. They even tried to have me not fly down. Allegiant tried to help everybody, but I had to. They were threatening to adopt my child to Melanie, who should not have been allowed to see my child at all. Now, if you guys aren't understanding how fucking excruciating this is, or how excruciating this was when this exploded, or this one, or how many times they've exploded, or my armpits when they exploded, or the ones right on the inside of my pelvis, my thighs, when those lymph nodes exploded back middle school and high school. You guys aren't understanding how excruciating any of this is. If you guys have ever heard of meningitis, which mine is caused by brain cancer. If you guys don't understand the process of what happens, that's why I'm also confused about my simulator. I'm also confused of why somebody else would even think that they deserve to go into a rehabilitation program for pain medication and fluids to try to get my brain infection where my brain was rebuilt building itself both times. Why they felt they needed the medications, my pain medications and everything, and I didn't, because think about it now. Think about what regrew. It's a super, super infected brain that is your fault. That is your fault, not mine. My children should not be with the people who are doing this to me, if they're even alive. Again, and this is why you guys have done this since 2015, when I had to leave. You guys have allowed somebody to be in my place, to run this country into the fucking ground, to run this whole world into the fucking ground. For the past almost 17 months, I have been beaten. My skin faded, which all of the elders knew that who I was. They were all happy to see me. I am more native than Kirk Francis. I was the secret weapon. I was the special person. I grew up learning patience, and now I'm pissed the fuck off. I don't think that Jim Sapir, my great uncle Jim, James Sapir, signed the land treaty, who, when he put his foot down and said no more, should have been murdered, attacked in his home, and killed at the hospital. Same hospital he told them and DHS never to fuck with me or my children, and also but the Baldacci law firm was there as well, who was ignoring the shit out of me too. And Jeff Silverstein, this whole thing where I know that you're, you know, that you are, you know about Jackie's case. Well, probably you should talk to me, because some girl named Jody in your office is ruining my fucking life and ruining John Haflin's life. I don't think Jackie would be very happy that your law firm is allowing this, is allowing Jackie's grandson to be fucked with, and the mother, and his mother, and his father. Because not all John Thomas Havlins are fucking bad people, and Jackie was not a bad person. And this whole thing about the doubles, you have no fucking clue. Jackie was innocent.